Hello, my name is Cécile and I'm part of Pieter's team for the Vendée Globe. I'm myself a sailor as well, and I'm going to show you around the boat to see what it is and what an IMOCA 60 is, what it takes to sail those boats, and to present you where Pieter is going to spend the next 3 months sailing around the world. So an IMOCA 60 is obviously 60 foot in size and it's over 18 meter long. The mast 29 meter, and when the boat sails upwind it has over 320 meters square of sail area between the mainsail and the biggest jib. And downwind, when Pieter will put the big gennaker up, it's over 570 meters square of sail area. So it's bigger than most houses, most apartments. It's a huge boat and huge horsepower to handle. This boat is also very modern. Is the latest generation of IMOCA 60. We can see here under the cover they've got foils, and that allows the boat to give it more lift and sort of come out of the water a bit and obviously increase the boat speed a lot. So we're gonna step on board and I'm gonna give you a tour. Come with me. Okay, so welcome on board. I'm now standing on the foredeck, and this is where Pieter will have to come forward to change the sails. Upwind can have 3 different sails, so a jib, a J2 and a J3. The J2 is the sail that we can see that's already there, and that also acts as a cable to hold the masts. And the J3, the jib goes forward of that, and then on the prod, we'll go over there later, we can put gennakers, so the big sails go up on the prod. Most of the sails all the sails go on a lock on the mast, because the loads are huge when you're sailing on boats that are 18 meter long with such powerful sail area. So I'll show you that later in the control area back in the cockpit. And as you can see, I'm standing in front of this massive outrigger. It's a big carbon pole, and those are here because this mast actually rotates and it gives her a better entry angle for the wind to go on the mainsail. So for that to happen, obviously we can't have standard side sails and spreaders, so we have this outrigger that holds the mast and allows the mast to rotate around the boat. So we're now standing on the bow of the boat. As you can see here, there's big furless units there. This one is for the jib, and then you've got one forward, and that's where we hook the gennaker. So you hook your sails past the push bit, and then you'll pull your tack line, and then the furler will go forward, and you have your big furl sail that goes all the way up to the mast, and that's where the big gennaker gets set. So when you drop your sails, you'll have to come here and then pull the tack line, get the sail back in the bag. So it's a really big maneuver when you're sailing those boats single-handed. It's massive jobs to do. Okay, so we're in the middle of the foredeck now, and as you can see, here's the J2 bag, so that gives you an idea of how big the sails are. So yeah, the sail bag are huge, and that's only the J2, it's not even the biggest jib. And then here are the halyards for the other sails. So the system at the bottom that we saw just before, they're locks, and that what allows you to, instead of having all the load on the halyard for days, it's actually on the lock in the mast, so it's a metal unit that basically takes the load rather than the rope, so, because otherwise after a few days of chafing it would break. Got a small hatch here where you can throw some of the sails in the forward compartment of the boat. And so you've got to try and picture this. You're sailing in massive seas, massive swell, and you're standing on the foredeck, and you've got to drop your sail by yourself. So when you sail fully crewed, you've got someone back in the cockpit easing the halyard for you, and a few people on the back catching the sail, folding it, putting it in the bag. You're doing this all by yourself. So they've got systems, and they basically have the halyard in one hand and then dropping and then trying to get the fill to them. So it's a massive job.